we wanted to conduct an OET Impact Study is actually very simple. We wanted to make sure that the test actually does what we wanted to do. So we wanted to make sure that we are keeping our promise to our stakeholders, and especially the OET candidates. And the only way for us to prove and to demonstrate that we are actually doing this is through evidencing and reporting on our impact. It was designed to help healthcare professionals integrate into the healthcare workplace to ensure that they had the skills, the knowledge, the confidence that they needed in order to function successfully in the healthcare workplace. There were several key findings that I wanted to emphasize. So one of them is that OET really does help healthcare recruiters, clinical educators get the kind of candidates, the kind of nurses that they need for the NHS, so to support the healthcare workforce in the UK. Our stakeholders shared some amazing stories of how OET helped them increase the volumes that we needed. So one of them said that they went from deploying 400 to 500 nurses a year to increasing that to 2,500 a year. And of course that was as a result of an increased demand, but also because they could supply those numbers because candidates were passing their English language test, and that test was OET. From the candidate's perspective, there was a very close alignment between what they had to do when they prepared for the test and what was expected of them in the workplace, which they found motivating, encouraging, because they were not just preparing for the test, they were preparing for the future, they were preparing for the workplace. So one of the nurses from Zambia told us how much she appreciated learning how to write referral letters, so discharge summaries or letters of transfer, while she was preparing for OET, because when she started working in the NHS, this was the exact task that she was given. On one of her first days or even weeks of working in the NHS, she had to write those referral letters. A lot of the nurses felt that OET was very much that first stepping stone, that key milestone that unlocked a lot of potential. A lot of them referred to the fact that as soon as they've had the OET test, as soon as they've passed it, they felt like they could go to Australia, they could go to New Zealand, they could come to the UK. So all of a sudden there was this whole world of opportunities that opened up.